Hello YouTube, Pinchio8 here, back once again and in the month of April now for our official updated version of the Gemini Jets JFK airport operations. Thought I'd start with this excellent view of the of all the airplanes parked at their gates. And on the international section, there are two of them I've got that are not connected to a jetway. Of course, two of them are painted differently as Gemini Jets 13. One of them is the plaid livery and the 100th livery, because as Gemini Jets 13 has said before, plaid livery has been repainted over as barcode, and 100th A320, which is Blue 100, was repainted over as blueberries. But those aircraft, they're still in service, so decide to put them back. Okay, we're gonna start here with the beautiful Vets in Blue livery, which that one will be operating flight 393 to Daytona Beach. And here's the FDNY livery, Blue's Bravest, with flight 477 to here to Jacksonville, Florida. Then over here we got the Dots livery, which is going to be operating as flight 1015 to Tampa. Then over here, this is the Windows pane called Bada Bing Bada Blue, and Dots livery was called Blue Skies. Anyway, we got Bada Bing Bada Blue with non-stop service as flight 453 to West Palm Beach. Then we got the Gemini Jets barcode livery, You Had Me at Blue, which is going to be operating flight 1701 to Fort Lauderdale. And we got the little Herpa Embraer 190 with the Blueberries livery, which will be operating flight 675 to New Orleans. And here we got the Gemini Prism Tail A321, which will be operating flight 683 to Orlando. And then next door, we've got the Aero Classics A321 Prism Tail called It's All the Blues and Whites, which will be operating flight 15 to San Francisco as Mint service. Then we got beautiful one of my favorites, the 10th anniversary livery, Blues Brothers, which is going to be operating flight 1041 to Savannah. And for the first time here in the domestic section, we got the Tartan livery called Bahama Blue, which is going to be operating flight 418 to Boston and then eventually Nassau. And then over here we got another favorite of mine, I Heart New York, flight 411 to Las Vegas. This is one of your favorites, Gemini Jets 13, Harlequin, called Shades of Blue, which will be operating as flight 81 to Reno, Nevada. And then finally for domestic, we got the Mosaic aircraft, Mosaic livery, called Blue Yorker, which will be operating as flight 189 to San Diego, California. Then over here, starting off the international flights, we've got the Stripes named Bluebird, which will be operating flight 369 to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. Then we got the Blueberries livery, Absolute Blue, which will be operating flight 403 to San Juan, Puerto Rico. Then here's the Plaid livery, I Got Blue Babe, flight 881 to St. Lucia. Then next door over here would be the Bubbles livery, which is Song Sung Blue, which will be operating as flight 659 to Kingston, Jamaica. Then we got the Velocities barcode A320 with sharklets, blue by popular demand, flight 787 service to St. Martin. Then next door, not connected to the jetway also, we got Blue 100, which will be operating flight 765 to Grand Cayman. Then we got the Herpa A321, which will be operating as Flight 751 to Cancun, Mexico. And then finally, Blue Manatee Flight 757 with nonstop service to Aruba. So there you got it. Beautiful, beautiful airport, because I love JetBlue very much. All flights based from JFK to all different destinations. Let's get some new views all of a sudden now. We got this view over here looking down the domestic side. Then we'll get that view looking down the international side. And then one final aerial view shot. So there you got it. I hope you liked it. See you next month.